Hello, hello! I got a new pair of skates. Shall we see? The new SEBA CJ in white. Let's unbox these bad boys.
You just gotta let me know.
So here we are, the new CJ Wellsmore SEBA Street number 2 in white. I personally think this was one of the best looking skates ever to exist. Never actually had a pair for myself, so very happy to be trying them now. But look at them, they're just really good looking skates, do you not think? We also have the carbon version nearby just so we can see the differences. Carbon version looking really fresh. There's also the black version Prime with the liner inside. I don't have one with me just now, but I got the white one, so we'll be able to see what's going on within this skate through this one. So let's have a look to see inside the box. You're going to get your little Allen key, and you've got 2 little slider things here. They look small. What are they for? Definitely not the same size as those ones. Yeah, I don't actually know what those little sliders are for. No idea. Just move these ones to the side for a second. The CJ Prime comes with the outside shell, with the nice skin, sole plate, nice and wide. Get locked on those grinds. Removable, of course, so you can take that off. We've got the 45-degree strap. This keeps the heel locked in tight to the back of the boot, which is obviously what you're looking for when you're doing any of those wizard tricks, or if you want to do some faster skating. It's a good reason to buy these skates if you're a wizard skater or you're an aggressive skater that likes to do a lot of street skating. If you want to put big wheels on your aggressive skates, having that 45-degree strap is a game changer. Of course, it's removable as well, 2 screws either side, so if you want to take it off, absolutely no problem at all. Just like most of the stuff on this skate, the cuff is removable, the buckles replaceable. Perfect, so anything goes wrong, you can just take them off. Let's take the liner out, shall we? Have a little look at the liner. Nice. Some nice long SEBA laces on there as well, in black, which was a nice touch. The liner itself, looking pretty good, nice material. Feels quite similar to an Intuition liner, fairly similar. Nice and thin as well, looks great. Nice colour, little logo for CJ there on the front. At the bottom we've got the shock absorber that's attached. This one actually feels pretty good, to be honest. Nice shock absorber on there. We've also got another shock absorber inside the boot. So there's a little thin one in there. So between the 2 of them, lots of shock absorption. The liner also features some lace holes on there, so you can get that locked in nice and tight alongside the lace holes that come on the skate itself. So up there you can see we've got some lace holes up the side of the skate, so you can lock your foot in nice and tight, get super response. That's going to be really ideal when it comes to wizard skating or aggressive skating, just to get that responsiveness in the grind or in the gazelle, whatever you're doing on your skates. Nice looking liner. I do like to have a black liner though, as we all know, white doesn't stay white for very long. Last time I had a white liner, it started to turn yellow. Yellow is not a colour that I want to see on my skates. So let's have another closer look at the boot itself. This boot is plastic, so we've got the kind of plastic shell underneath with the skin on top. This is lovely. Nice kind of leather-ish looking pad on the front. Is it leather? Kind of feels like leather. On the front just to protect your toes. Nice, keeps you all locked in nice and tight. Stops you from hurting yourself if you smack your toe off a ledge. Got the nice slider at the side as well, just to protect the skate, replaceable of course. For the buckle, pleased to see we've got the metal buckle on there. Makes a big difference, it's much better than those plastic buckles you get on the cheaper models, on cheaper skates. And as we said earlier, that nice wide sole plate, which we are looking for. On the sole plate you can also see there's a little bevel parts in there. What do you call them? Bevels? I'm going to call it a bevel. I've no idea what you would call these little in divots. There's a word for it, I don't know what it is, but yeah, you've got these little divots, bevels here that allow you to put a bigger wheel size in. So if you've got frames that are really close to the skate, those bigger wheel sizes might fit in there, no problem. If not, no issues. We can just take one of those, what are they called? Those, I'm not getting any words today. What's that the machine called that you use?
Oh, the sand?
It's not a sander, no, it's like a, you know what I'm talking about, yeah. That one. So yeah, sole plate removable, so you can take it off, make the skate look a little bit more slick if you're just using it for recreational or wizard skating. Or if you're like me and you like to do a bit of everything, I like to do a grind every so often, so it's always good to have the sole plate on there. It will make it a little bit heavier having it on there, but no problem. I don't really feel much difference whenever I've got a sole plate off and whenever I take it off on. I never really feel too much difference whenever I use a sole plate or take sole plate off. It's not really noticeable for me. First off, these skates do feel a little bit heavier than my UFRs, but I'm not put off by that. Again, it's something I never really notice when I'm skating. A skate can be heavy, it can be light. I never really, it's not something that I've ever paid too much attention to throughout my years on blades. So, the skate's looking really good. Really looking forward to trying this out. Just to compare the differences between the Prime and the normal plastic version for the black one. We've also got the carbon version on the black one. So at the moment, as it stands, I'm fairly certain that the white one only comes as a Prime. So the Prime being the one with the removable liner. The black version of the skate that came out maybe last year or the year before, we got 3 versions. So it was the plastic one with non-removable liner, so that's just all one piece. Same sort of specs, of course. You've got pretty much the exact same system, same plates, same strap, same buckle. It's just the liner inside you can't remove. So the main reason for me wanting the Prime was just so that I can, just in case, add my own shock absorber in there. So I wasn't really too sure what shock absorber was going to come with this skate, so I'm very happy to see there's a good one there. But again, I'm not too sure. Let's have a look and we see what kind of shock absorption we have for the non-Prime. Let's have a look. So we've got a bit of an insole in there, tiny bit of shock absorption on that. Good looking insole, that one. And then yeah, they have the other shock absorber at the bottom inside here, so that's good. It's good to know that there is a good amount of shock absorption in these skates. So I'll just shove that back in. Just have a look to see what the insole's looking like inside the liner for the Prime. So yeah, fairly similar. It looks like the exact same insole. We've just got the little CJ logo on there, and it's not red like this one. So yeah, nice little insole. Again, there's like a little shock pad on the back there. So these skates just seem to be full of shock absorption. So if you're into heavy gaps, like I suppose you can see CJ doing them in his videos. He's always doing huge gaps and huge tricks, so it makes sense that he requires a lot of shock absorption in his skates. So why not choose it for your pro skate? Makes sense. So we've had a look at the liner. Let's just have a quick look at the carbon version, which is this one here. So again, we've got the same kind of specs with the skate. The carbon model is just got the bit of carbon fibre surrounding your foot there. So you're going to have a carbon around your whole foot. You've got the nice bit of leather on the front there to protect. One thing I did notice with the carbon skate is when I tried it on in a size 8, my toe was like being crushed by the carbon. So might not be the best skate for downsizing the carbon version. I do, like as I say, I'm normally a 43 shoe, so that's a UK 9. But for most skates in FR, SEBA, Razors, all the kind of wide model skates, I can fit a size UK 8, which is a 42. But for this one, when I tried it on, I was like specifically trying to avoid the carbon skate because I just felt like if I hit my foot off a ledge, I'm going to destroy my toe. Can be quite an issue with carbon skates, but again, if you're looking for a lighter kind of skate or a really responsive skate for wizard, then maybe the carbon version is the one for you. Otherwise, the carbon version's got the same sort of idea, same buckle, same strap, same sort of situation, no removable liner on this one. and I can see inside you've got the same shock absorption as what comes on the other models. So great, that's the carbon one. But yeah, the main attention, it comes to the Prime. Let's just talk a little bit about size, because you're going to want to know. Again, this is quite a wide skate, don't know if you can see it there, but plenty of room in there for a wide foot. My feet are wide and short, so sizing down is a great idea for these ones. As I said, I'm a size 43 shoe, but I go for the 42 in this skate and it fits perfectly. So it snugs my feet really tight. I can feel a lot of pressure at the front and the back. And with my liners from my old skates, it fits perfectly. So I know once they're broken in with this liner, it's going to feel amazing. Skates should feel too tight when you buy them brand new, so please remember that. Don't send them back too quickly without thinking about it. You're basically just looking out to see if it really crushes your feet or if it's just slightly crushing and it's going to expand over time. A good way to do that is to remove the liner itself. So you can take the liner out, you can put your foot inside this part here and just have a look around. See how much room you've got between the back and the front, and then have a look at the liner and just consider whether or not you think that's going to stretch. We need to remember that liners are going to stretch at the front and the back. So the more that you skate a liner, the more the padding's not going to bounce back. Your foot will start to move back and sink further down the more you use them. So that means you're going to have more room at the front for your toes. Another thing we can do is we can add the shock absorber. Make sure you've got that in there. If you take the shock absorbers off, the toes are going to move forwards. You're going to have less space at the front. So I think we've pretty much covered the lot. We've looked at the Allen key, didn't we? Yep, we've got a standard kind of Allen key and those little slider things in there. Again, not too sure what they're all about. We've looked at the sole plate, we've looked at this kind of standard, we've got some standard frame bolts on here, so you'll need a size 4 Allen key. For those, try not to lose them because it's impossible to get a hold of frame bolts at the moment. Yeah, I think we've pretty much covered it all. Really looking forward to trying these skates out. They look really cool. It'll be nice to get another white skate on. I quite enjoyed using the white UFR last year, so it'll be nice to get another white skate, and the white and black with the little bit of red is just perfect for me. I like the black, red and white sort of colourway. So thank you very much to Slit Willies Skate Store for supplying me with these skates, for supplying me with this lovely place to film these videos, and for supplying me with the extra props so that I can make my videos look sick. Yo, I'm going to put my endless UFS frames with the sliders and 84mm wheels on these skates. It's going to look something like that. Really looking forward to trying them out, so I'll get them set up and I'll head out and we'll film some clips. Thanks for watching, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I will see you again.